I'm Kate Mangelsdorf.
And I'm Evelyn Posey.
What Evelyn and I would like to talk about today is one important trend in composition, which is the increasing numbers of second language students in composition classrooms. The fastest growing group of these students are immigrant students, and they're often called Generation 1.5 students, and they typically come to the U.S. with their families when they are children or adolescents. Also, some of these students were born in the U.S., but they speak a language other than English at home. They graduate from U.S. high schools, and they are typically mainstreamed into first-year composition courses. Now, sometimes they can struggle in these courses because textbooks and curricula are usually aimed at monolingual English speakers. These Generation 1.5 students have much to offer us because they know how to use language in different domains, which makes them rhetorically very savvy. Like almost all college students, they are proficient with communication technology.
I agree with you, Kate. Much of our reading and writing for the university classroom, the workplace, and even in our personal lives is now happening on computer. As we remind our students not to use their cell phones to text message during class, we can't help but recognize that communication technologies are already at the center of our students' lives. As a result, teachers of all students must be prepared to bring computers into their teaching. This instruction is especially important for Generation 1.5 writers as they develop their computer literacy skills while also developing their standard English reading and writing skills. There are numerous advantages to using computers in the writing classroom. They relieve the stress of writing, the drafting, the revising, and editing. Word processing programs, for example, with their ease of revision, spell checkers, and dictionaries, are invaluable to second language writers. Computers also provide faster feedback, online peer review, instructor responses. Pearson's My Comp Lab, where students receive support with all stages of the writing process, are examples of how our students today can receive immediate feedback. Computers also build community. Email, instant messaging, social networking sites such as Facebook and Twitter all provide second language students with communities of writers outside of their classroom. In all cases, these technologies are available 24/7, and as a result, students practice their reading, writing, and presentation skills for hours outside of the traditional writing classroom.
Let me talk about one teaching strategy that is good for all students, but especially good for Generation 1.5 students. And I call this strategic redundancy. In other words, say the same thing in as many different ways using many different phrases and as different modalities as you can. Put key concepts on the board, online, on handouts, using different words if you can each time. Give a lot of examples. Use diagrams, flowcharts, and other visuals. This gives second language writers a rich language environment which really helps to improve their vocabulary, and it really helps them to comprehend what it is that you're saying.
One valuable computer use, I think we would all agree that word processing is the most valuable electronic tool in the second language writing classroom. But probably the second most valuable would be the online writing centers such as Writing Studio at Colorado State and the Purdue OWL. These are websites where students could get answers to almost any writing question and can even receive tutorial assistance. We want to encourage our students to use their own campus writing centers, of course, whether they're online or not, but we also want them to take advantage of these nationally recognized online writing centers as well. This is one of the things we like most about teaching, the diversity of our students who challenge us and keep us creative.